Today, we are going to talk about three things. Three things that don't make sense under the official story until you add in the missing piece. This missing piece has been documented in labs for years. I am going to give you real lab results that you can check for yourself. Just like the other video, real geometry, real analysis, not trust me bro energy. I stress everybody to please go fact check and verify these things for themselves. So what we are going to be talking about today is, I will mispronounce this, the Birkashov Mammoth found in Siberia, the Scablands, and the volcanic ash on Mars. A 6-ton mammoth in Siberia found standing upright, stomach full of fresh flowers, flash frozen so fast the flesh didn't even have time to rot. The channeled Scablands in Washington, massive, clean, linear sediment patterns that look machined. And the dark, creeping material on Mars that just showed up in new photos, same craters as 50 years ago, but now sharp-edged patches spreading across the surface. The official answers to these questions: rapid climate change for the Mammoth, giant water floods for the Scablands, and ancient volcanic ash moved by wind for Mars. Let's look and break down the actual data. First, the mammoth. It was eating flowering plants that only bloom in summer, yet it froze solid in under 10 hours while standing. No struggle, no decay. This isn't gradual climate. Lab plasma experiments and high voltage desert dust studies show that strong electrostatic fields can sort particles, create standing waves, and trigger instantaneous phase changes. The same mechanism explains the clean linear boundaries and self-organized sediment patterns in the Scablands. It's not just water, but electrically driven sorting at the macro scale. The Mammoth data fits the Younger Dryas boundary plasma discharge model better than any incremental cooling hypothesis. Check for yourself. Check the 2023 to 2025 charged particle levitation papers from the plasma physics group. The force that Randall and many others have been mapping is already documented in controlled conditions. Now the Scablands. The official story is massive water floods, but the sediment patterns show clean linear boundaries and self-organized sorting that water alone doesn't produce at this scale. Again, the same electrostatic fields that flash froze the mammoth create exactly these patterns in lab experiments. Electrically driven sorting at scale, not random, not gradual, precise. Now Mars. New images show dark material creeping across the Utopia with sharp, irregular boundaries. Utopia Plantia. NASA says ancient volcanic ash moved by wind. But Mars is not a dead rock. NASA they know this, they are fully aware. It is a charged, electrically active body in a plasma environment. Dust on Mars isn't neutral powder. It's highly electrostatic. Dust devils and winds generate massive electrical fields that levitate, sort, and clump particles. Dark volcanic ash, rich in iron and titanium, has different charge properties than the bright reddish oxidized dust. Once winds start moving it, the charged ash particles self-organize into streaks, blobs, and clean boundaries because of electrostatic repulsion and attraction. The same principle you see in lab plasma experiments and Earth desert dunes under strong electric fields. It doesn't mix evenly with the red dust. The charges keep like with like segregated. Over decades, it can look like it's uncovering or creeping as the lighter red dust gets scurred away. Here's the pattern. 3 different impossible events, all explained by this same physics. Plasma and electrostatic forces in a charged system. I am not here telling you what it means. I'm showing you the lab experiments, the desert analogs, the sediment patterns, and the mathematical alignments. Pull up the papers, run the overlays, check the images yourself. What do you see? Let me know in the comments section. Thank you for watching.